Hello students, welcome back. So today we will begin with a very new chapter from our English grammar book, which is verbs tenses. So students, in our earlier classes we have already discussed about verbs. I hope you all remember it. So do you remember what you have learned about verbs? We have learned that verbs are doing words and each and every sentence must have a verb, and they are also divided into three groups, which are doing verbs, having verbs, and being verbs. So let's begin with doing verbs. So doing verbs means action verbs. For example, the cat drinks milk. So here the doing verb is drinks. Here what is the action done by the cat? It drinks milk. Next we have having verbs. So having verbs shows the position or what a noun or a pronoun has. For example, I have a pen. So what does it mean? It means that here the first person pronoun I possesses a pen. Next, suppose I say Ram has a ball. So here also the noun Ram possesses what? Possesses a ball. Similarly, if I say they have a car or we have a car, so here also we find that the pronouns they and we possess what? Possesses a car. Now, being verbs. So being verbs are verbs which shows the state of being. For example, Ram is clever. So what does it shows? It shows that Ram is clever. Okay? So we have learned that verbs can be classified into three groups. Now we will look into the tenses. So students, do you know what is tense? Tense actually means time. It is the form of verb which tells the time of the action, or we can say that it is a form a verb takes to show the time it happened. It actually describes when an action happened with respect to time. Now, the time the action took place could be past, present, or future. Now students, here is a timeline for you. Consider this timeline. The circle represents the present time, and the arrow left to the circle is the time which has already passed, and the arrow right to the circle is the future time which is yet to begin. Now students, understand this timeline properly as we are going to discuss the very basics of these tenses using the timeline. Now, as time could be present, past or future, so tenses are mainly divided into three types: past tense, present tense, and future tense. Now, let us discuss each of these tenses. Let's start with present tense. So, present tense. Present tense is used for actions in the present time. For example, I play every day. So here we are talking about an action which happens regularly. Now, look at the next sentence. Rahul is studying. So here we are talking about an action that is happening at the time of speaking. Now, look at the next example. I have cleaned my room. So here we are talking about an action that happened in the past but has an effect even now. Now, let's look into the past tense. So past tense is used for actions in the past time. For example, we played cricket. So here we are talking about an action in the past which has already happened. Now look at the next example. Ram was reading a storybook. So here we are talking about an action which was going on during a particular time in the past. Similarly, in the next example also, see, they were running a race. So here also we are talking about an action which was going on during a particular time in the past. Now let's look into the future tense. So future tense is used for actions in the future time or which would occur or take place in the future. For example, I shall go tomorrow. So here we are talking about an event that will happen in future. Next, they will reach here on Sunday. So here also we are talking about an event that will take place in the future. So students, that was all about the basics of tenses. I hope you all have understood it. Thank you.